The progenitors who were able to survive and avoid entrapment in the first trauma event were able to do so as their incarnation vehicles were amphibious in nature and able to survive both in and out of water. From the remnants, they began to build a civilization which is currently fabled to be called Lemuria. The original goals and objectives of this civilization was to establish order and education for the sparks that had been processed through the artificial conduit, to attempt to re-establish communications outside of the false matrix for assistance, and to re-establish the Gaia-sphere Foundation connection to the light web. Governmental order was established to help structure the educational process. Communications outside of the false matrix were initially secured by use of limited field interdimensional portals. The terms related to the communication portals evolved over time. Examples include the terms oracle, altar, and ark. The communication centers for these portals became known as temples, while the original intent was never to infer the assistance of those outside of the confinement of the false matrix as gods. Over time, the original intent and understanding of these things became lost, and were easily influenced and subsequently controlled by the controllers of the artificial conduit and the false matrix. There were many councils and collective groups of consciousness outside of the false matrix that initially sought to arrive to bring assistance, but they did not understand or comprehend the inversion from symbiosis energetic exchange modality to the amensalistic modality of the false matrix. Many who tried to assist were lost, and decisions were made to quarantine this realm, which had been claimed by the demiurge as its own. While there were many starseeds that still volunteered to enter in the hope to reconnect with those that they had lost, the overall decision of the various councils of the galactic consciousness was to advise avoidance. The initial intent of the leadership of the Lemurian civilization was of a holistic and single purpose to repair the astral soul-mind-ego vehicles for liberation of spark. However, the soul-mind-ego vehicle awakenings were varied. With only partial remembrance, some were more able to work with the oracles, others were more adept to provide sound guidance and practical governance. Others were more adept for the study and implementation of mechanical manipulation of the elements. Over time, this fragmentation evolved into the systems of spirituality, religion, government, politics, and science.